Hello, my frizzy friends. I am back today with another haul. I went to Joann's this weekend because I am starting to work on a project that involves needing pearl embroidery thread. So I needed more colors because I want to make sure I have all the colors that I'll need. I went, but I also found a few other things, and so I wanted to take you guys along with me and check out what Joann's had this weekend. Yarn is a calling and I must answer its call. So I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. Let's go. So as you can see, we're still fully into Halloween. We have lots of fun things like little socks with interesting sayings, and they're all yarn related. We had tons of yarn, of course, and there were quite a few really good deals going on. As I was walking through, I was taking note for future purchasing. If this was something that I would want to work with in the future, there was definitely some yarns that were interesting. And one of the things I saw was, it wasn't anything that I purchased, but it was really nice to see, is that they have this line called skein tones. And instead of skin tones, but it's meant to be different skin tones. And I'll tell you this, you guys, when I was working years ago in making my doll Adeline, and I was trying to find a proper skin tone for her, there just was not a good selection. And so trying to find anything that resembled human skin tone was not so good. You know, you're either looking at a very washed out sort of a buff color, or you could find things that had a little bit more of a pink, almost, but too pink, you know, kind of a tone. But they're finally hitting the mark, and they're getting different colors that represent every skin tone, which I think is just amazing. So this is something that I would highly recommend you guys, because I did purchase one of these prior and it works up beautifully. Nice and easy to work with, just your standard 4-ply worsted. So I would highly recommend those yarns if you guys are making any kind of a doll and you want it to represent whatever your nationality is. It will have your skin coloring and tone there. I found some other lovely. So let me go ahead and open my bag. I got a new bag too, you guys. Look at this. It says one cat short of scary. And it feels true, although I only have 2 cats now, but when my husband and I got together, we had 4 between us. So that was really ringing true at that point. But anyway, okay, so let's dive on in. Shall we do the yarns first, you guys, or the last? Let's do them last because we all love to see yarns, but let's look at other stuff, other crafty things that might interest you. So this is a kit that I have seen several times and I've been wanting to buy it, but they had it on sale. It was half off. So I thought, okay, well, now's the time. It's on sale. But this is from Rowood Handscraft DIY Craft Suppliers. This is their sunflower kit. Look at that. It has a little bee in there. So of course I had to get it. The bee is on their packaging too, so you can see him representing. But I'm really excited to do this. You know, they show you with all the different kinds of flowers that they have. You can even make a bouquet, but these are made out of wood. And you know me, and I love my DIY book nook where you take the kits and you build them like this. This was my little Sakura Noodle Shop one and has its light inside as well. And anyway, I digress. Let's get back to this. One of the things that I picked up, you might remember from my live the other week, that I'm working on a messenger bag, and the interior lining of the messenger bag, I was trying to think if I wanted to do crochet or fabric, but in case I decide to go with fabric, they had these, and I just happened to notice them at the checkout. And this is called Birthday Potty. But look at this cute fabric, you guys. It's got balloons, party hats, and cakes, and bunting banners and everything. I grabbed it's just a little roll up, just enough that it should work for the inner lining of the messenger bag if that's what I want to go with. This next one, oh my gosh, look at this one, you guys. I'm just unrolling them because I feel like you can see it better. Look how cute that is. It's got like balls of yarn, premium wool, knit, purl, knit, purl. It's mostly to do with knitting, it looks like. I'm not seeing any crochet hooks, but I think it's still super cute. Like, I mean, it has yarn all over it, you guys. You can't beat that. And then my other love, this is a little sneak peek. This one is all to do with coffee. Good morning coffee. Lots of coffee things, little croissants and just adorable things. But this is such a cute fabric. So I have no idea what I'm going to use these for, you guys. But perhaps bags will be in the future here at Frisbee Bee and I can use them as inner linings. I picked up one of these. So this is already pre-put together for me. And I'm going to use this for my enamel pins. So I have a little collection of enamel pins and they end up just getting put to the wayside, put in a desk or in a drawer because I don't have the space for them. And this I thought was a great idea. Then I can actually just hang it up on the wall and display my pins and I can enjoy them that way. So I'm excited that I got one of those. I got this for my kids, but I'll share it with you anyways. These are like mini canvases that you can paint and they're magnetic. So this would be a great little craft project for your kiddos to make a grandparent for Christmas coming up. I just thought that was a good idea. Now we're getting into the fibers here. Okay, so I really wanted to try this. I keep seeing this yarn every time I go to Joann's and I really want to try it out. This is the DIY glow in the dark yarn and I think this would be perfect for any kind of ghost or a skeleton or anything that's kind of spooky scary that you'd want to have glow in the dark. And next week I'm going to be doing a crochet along for my pattern Louie the Bat for Halloween and he's holding a bunting banner. Now if you make this with acrylic yarn, you could totally use this DIY glow yarn to make the ghost and that would be phenomenal. I would love to see that if you do it. I don't know how you take pictures of things glowing in the dark, but maybe you could and send them my way. But if you do, let me know. And I hope that you'll join next week. It's going to be 3 days long. Hopefully just stick to 3 days. We'll see how far we get, but my goal is to try to stick it to 3 days and we're going to get Louie the Bat done with his bunting, his boo bunting banner. Next up, we have a couple of yarns and you might remember in another one of my videos that I did, this is the Dollar Tree yarn haul and I'll link that in the cards above, that I had found some teddy yarn from Premier. Now teddy yarn is what I use to make my little soot sprites. So it's this fuzzy sort of yarn and it's super cute to work with. Lovely, it feels good. It's a little hard to see the stitches, but I think he came out adorable. And again, I have a tutorial. So if you guys are interested in making a little soot sprite, I will link that also in the cards. But anyways, I found this yarn by Bernat and it's called Pipsqueak. And it's got the same sort of vibe, you guys. They only had it in like 4 different colors. This one, a gray, there was a variegated tone, and I can't remember what the other one was, but I thought these two would be lovely. And you can see this is about the thickness of it. So this is called Elephant Gray, and this one is called Whitey White. And these are both a bulky 5 weight. You get 100 grams for each one, or 3.5 ounces. They're suggested that you use a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. So, but I usually size down from that. Anyway, but I'm excited to try these out. I think these will make a really, really cute Ami. The fuzz on these ones looks maybe slightly thicker. Let's take a look together, you guys. This is the other one. Let's hold them up. Okay, so this is this one, and this is the Dollar Tree one. So you can see, here, I'll use myself as the background, my head. But you can see it's probably at least 2 to 3 times thicker than the other one here. So you may need to size up actually for your hook size than what I used for the black yarn here. So excited to try this out. I will take you guys along and let you know what I think of these yarns as I'm working with them. And last but not least, I have my Pearl Embroidery Thread. So I got 2 of the bigger ones of the black and white because you can always use those. And some of the patterns that I'm working on needed these 2 anyways. But you'll see This is Pearl Embroidery Thread, and the reason it's nice to work with versus using just plain old embroidery thread is because the pearl one, it's like 2 strands, you guys, and it's twisted together. So it makes it a lot easier to work with because you're using a lace needle. I'm talking 1.15 millimeter crochet hook. So it's nice that you're not going to have those 6 different embroidery threads splitting every 2 seconds as you're trying to crochet with it. So that's why I would highly recommend the Pearl Embroidery Thread if you're planning to make any of these mini amigurumis. They are starting to be more prevalent with the amigurumi makers. This is made with pearl yarn. This is my little tokebi, which is a little goblin character from the Korean drama. Is often called goblin actually, but anyways, this is made with that pearl thread. So you can just kind of see how tight the stitching gets and also how tiny they come out. So now for the colors, I got a lot of colors, you guys. Let's take a look and see. I don't even know. I'll hold them up in groups, okay? I got these shades, you guys. Do you see that? So we got some lighter toned blue, some more country blue. This would be more of a periwinkle, a little bit of a royal blue. This is almost a gray blue. And then this is kind of just like a darker tone blue here. But I thought those were beautiful tones. Okay, here's some warmer tones. So I've got a nice vibrant orange, a little bit of a lighter orange shade, a nice vibrant yellow. This is kind of more of an ochre or like a yellowy brown tone, and then more of a sienna tone. Okay, so we've got, actually kind of matches my shirt, look, boop. So that's got almost like a little bit of a reddish tone to it. Okay, so I got all those. I got this one. Look, it's variegated, you guys. I thought this would be cute for some sort of a like lemon character. I'm not sure yet, but I just really liked it. It has white, lighter yellow, and then a darker vibrant yellow in there as well. So now I missed one blue, so this is another one. This is a nice kind of a sky blue. I needed a sky blue. We've got 2 more shades of green. I already have some of these yarns, so I wanted a lime green, and then this is kind of a pale green here. And then last but not least, but I got 3 shades of purple, a nice lavender, this just regular purple here, this plain purple here, and then this vibrant royal purple as well. So I would say, I mean, I did pretty good, you guys. Look at all this pearl yarn. Oh, I'm so excited to work with it and make the super secret project that I'm working on. And yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What was your favorite color? What was your favorite find here at Joann's this weekend? And I look forward to sharing more haul videos with you guys. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you're let know every time I go live or have another haul or other video coming out on the Frizzy Bee Crochet channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye, guys.